it's me, Almas, and today we're going to be making lemon macaroons. And in honor of the Minion movie coming out, we're going to be making Minion macaroons. So I personally love the Despicable Me franchise, and one of my favorite parts about that franchise are of course the super cute little minions. So I think this is going to be really fun. Alright, so let's do a quick little breakdown of our ingredients for the macaroon shells. So we're going to start off with 2 large egg whites, a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And then we have our lemon yellow gel food coloring. And lastly, we have 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1 cup of almond powder sifted together. And now for the almond, you can blanch and grind it up yourself, or you can buy it at any supermarket. I got mine from Whole Foods. So we're gonna start with the 2 large egg whites. So we're just gonna add in to our stand mixer, and you're gonna wanna use the wire whisk attachment. And then we're gonna mix that on about medium speed for a few minutes until it starts to get foamy. We're going to be adding our 1/4 cup of sugar, and we're going to do it just like a tablespoon at a time. We're going to beat this on about a medium-high speed until the egg whites are kind of hard peaks. So we're going to add in the 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to add the 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. And finally, we're gonna add the 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. Okay, we're gonna add our yellow food coloring. So I'm using a gel food coloring, and I'm gonna do it with a toothpick. It's just easier that way, and you can kind of control how much you wanna put in, and it's kind of up to you depending on what shade of yellow you want your macaroons to be. We have all of our wet ingredients combined, and we're gonna add in the mixture of the powdered sugar and ground almond. So I'm gonna add the whole thing in, and then we're gonna fold it in. So you kind of just wanna go clockwise like this as we're folding it. And the important thing here is you don't wanna over mix it, because what happens if you over mix it, they'll come out flat. And it starts off, as you can see, kind of thick, but as we continue to mix it, it'll thin out a little bit. So, fortunately, this does take a couple of minutes, so we're gonna get a little bit of an arm workout here. Okay, so it's blended together pretty well, and it's thinned out a lot. And so now what we're gonna do is add this mixture into a pastry bag, and we're gonna pipe it onto our cookie sheet. Okay, so we have our batter in our pastry bag, and now we're gonna pipe it in. I find it's really easy for me personally definitely to use some kind of silicone mat, because then it won't stick. And I found this super cute little mat that already has the circles for the macaroons, and it just makes it a lot easier, I think. You can get it from any specialty store, or you could order it off of Amazon like I did. So once you're done piping in the macaroons, you're going to lift up your tray and drop it a couple of times, and what this is doing is getting rid of air bubbles. So if you do have air bubbles, what's gonna happen when you're baking is it's gonna expand, and it's gonna make cracks in your beautiful macaroon shells, and we definitely don't want that. Okay, so we have the air bubbles out, and so we're gonna set it aside and let it rest for about 15 minutes. And then we're gonna pop it into the oven for 300 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes. And then we're gonna transfer them to a wire rack to cool for about another 15 minutes. So while our lemon macaroon shells are baking, we're gonna get started on our lemon buttercream filling. So let's go over the ingredients for that. We're gonna start with 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. We have 1 cup of powdered sugar, we have 2 teaspoons of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're gonna do 1/8 salt, or just like a pinch of salt. Let's get started. We're going to cream our 3 tablespoons of butter. We'll set that at a medium speed, and once that's creamed, we're just gonna go ahead and add in each ingredient. So we're done blending the rest of the ingredients for the lemon buttercream filling, and we're gonna take this and again add it to a pastry bag so we can pipe it into our beautiful macaroon shells. Our macaroon shells have cooled completely, and so now we're going to add our lemon buttercream filling. Sandwich the macaroons together, and we're gonna refrigerate them for at least an hour so that the buttercream filling can set, and that'll make it a lot easier to handle when we're making our minion faces. Royal icing to help decorate our minion faces on our macaroons. So we have a white for the eyeballs, and then we have a gray for the goggles, and then black for the pupils, as well as the side of the goggles, the band. I also have this silver shimmer dust, and we're gonna use it to just dust over the silver goggles to give it a little bit of shine. If you are decorating with little kids and they have trouble kind of handling the pastry bag, a really great alternative is using these gourmet writer pens. They're edible, and it'll be a lot easier to just draw faces on the little macaroons. So to help decorate the minion macaroons, I have one of my favorite people in the world, my little brother Arshad.
Hi guys! Okay, so what are we doing here?
So we are gonna draw little minion macaroon faces.
Okay. Beedo, Beedo. Okay. So, and we're using, what are we using for that?
So we are going to use our royal icing, and I'm gonna give you the pastry bag, and you are going to pipe the white eyeballs, and then you're gonna do gray. You're gonna do gray goggles.
Gray goggles.
Gray goggles, and then black dots for the pupils, and then the little band going across.
Okay, hopefully I don't mess this up.
I think you'll be fine. So you're a huge Minion fan.
I am a huge Minion fan.
You even had, this guy even had a Minion themed birthday last year, which was super fun and cute. I had fun decorating that party.
I did, and then the year before that, I was a Minion for Halloween.
That's right.
Yeah.
You were a Minion for Halloween. And you did your whole costume by yourself, and it looked dope.
It was pretty dope.
Okay, shall we get started?
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be the one with just one eye.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then we're gonna do another one with 2 eyes.
Those eyeballs look awesome.
Okay.
Are you ready to do the silver goggles?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Now that we have our goggles, we're going to finish off the goggle with the strap with the black. We're gonna do a little dot in the middle for the pupil, and then we could just do some crazy minion hair, and then maybe just a little mouth. Okay. Just a line will do. How cute is this guy? Arshad, you did an awesome job. So now we're going to add our silver shimmer around the goggles just to give it a little bit of shine. I'm gonna use a brush. Just gonna dip it in water. And then we're just gonna go around our silver goggle part. Just gonna dust it with our silver dust. All right, we're all done with our super cute Minion macaroons. I hope you guys had a good time watching. Be sure to subscribe for some more awesome videos. Bye.